The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Ladies and gentlemen, what it do? It's your boy Dirty, live in the building with your boy Lunatic for the Dirty Lunatic Show. And of course, we got Stan.
Hi, y'all. Hey, what's up, y'all? Hey, Dirty, thank you for the introduction. I'll be performing live at the cannery.
At the cannery?
The cannery here in Vegas.
What you gonna be doing live?
Playing with my ass.
Oh no!
Whoa. You at the wrong spot, then, bro. You need to be at the green door.
No, that's not the wrong spot. It's the G spot.
Oh no, bro.
Yeah, you're gonna be performing on stage doing shit like that. You need to be at the green door.
Green door, nigga. That don't sound healthy.
It's right up your alley for your lifestyle.
I don't know about up my alley, but it could be right up my...
Shut up, don't say it. I know what you was about to say.
Get your head off my mouth.
I gotta filter you, bruh.
I can't be filtered, fucker. I'm not coffee or tea.
But if I run coffee or tea through you, you'll filter it.
Look into my eyes. Fuck you, Dirty. Fuck you, okay? Fuck you, your light skin, and all your fucking clippers. Fuck everything.
You crashing out
like a dummy. I'm crashing out like a dummy.
You Ray Vaughn? All of a sudden, you Ray Vaughn? All of a sudden? Hey, which by the way, since we talking about Ray Vaughn, that motherfucking Just Incredible freestyle that he just dropped, that shit was fucking fire, bro.
Hey, Ray Vaughn, hey, shout out to TDE, bro. I'm telling you, the talent that they've been finding that's like really lyrical,
bro.
Man, I have nothing but admiration and respect for TDE, bro, because they're changing the game.
Saw a video a couple of days ago that I had put out a long time ago. It was me, Sultan, and Twan. You know what I mean? We were reacting to freestyles and shit, and that was one of the ones. And in that video, I said it, dude, and it was about maybe 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago. I said, TDE, give TDE a couple of years, bro, they're gonna run the fucking industry.
That's what it looks
they
like.
Run the industry.
They're finding top tier talent. Doshi, female man, she's bruh. And now there's a rumor that there might be a new Black Hippie album. What?
I hope so.
Man, come on now. Absol.
After the Real Heart Part 6, I would expect one.
Man, if they do that shit, bro, it's over time, because that's a lot of good MCs. I'm into MCing when it comes to rap. I don't care about the mumble shit and repetitive ass. Oh, we gonna say the same 4 bars over and over again.
I don't like that.
I'm sorry. I like creativity. I like when a person has bars that mean something, that has something to say, not just repetitive and just basically scatting, a new age of scatting. Shoop beep bop boo. I don't nigga what? What'd
I'm
you
lyrical.
say?
I'm lyrical. You gotta have some
Exactly.
lyrics with me.
Exactly. So hey, shout out to Kendrick, man. That battle with Drake, man, brought a whole new spotlight for the youngers. The older generation, we knew. We always were caught up on lyricists. You know what I mean? Whether it was
What's
Rakim,
good?
you know what I mean?
What's
So,
good? John,
hey, shout out to everybody in the chat, man, for real.
Piano Man, what's good?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Be out, man. I see y'all, man. Hey, thank y'all for pulling up.
Raider Peaches, what's good, sis? Blessings.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, man. So hip hop is in good hands, it looks like
Pizzle,
now.
what's good, Pizzle?
Pizzle, what? Good to see you, brother, for real.
Piano Man says Nas and AZ are best MCs.
That's one of the best. I'm not gonna knock that shit. But you got some people that's not on that stage. Like Tech Nine is one of my favorite rappers coming out of Kansas City. Fuck the Chiefs. Sorry, Tech, but you know what I mean. But
see, I got an issue, bro.
I like him.
I'm starting to realize that some MCs are just the best MCs of their era.
I agree.
They may not technically belong on the greatest of all times list.
Yes.
You know what I mean? They're just top MCs of their era. Look, I like AZ.
I gotta go
But
to
is
the bathroom.
AZ is he on the GOATs list?
It's hard to say.
Not in the top, bro. I don't even think he's in the top 20.
But well, yeah, it's hard.
It's
But
hard.
But here, let's be fair. Even though he's not top 20, we can't knock him for being a lyric.
He's lyrical.
Yeah, I like AZ. AZ, hey, he has some good shit. You know what I mean?
Nas legit. Nas is legit within the top 10. AZ, I don't know. I don't even know if Brody cracked the top 20, and that's a very.
But that's not a knock, though.
No, it's not. I'm not knocking him. He in the top 50.
The people you would put in top 20, you would look at like, bruh, you gotta admire the ones that would be top 20. It's not just gonna be no random ass dude. We just, you know what? We're gonna put him at 19. No, it ain't gonna be random. It's gonna be guys that's very essential when it comes to lyrics.
I mean, shit. Most Def is super lyrical.
Exactly, him too.
But he's not in.
He's what we consider. Yeah, exactly. But there's no knock on him though.
No, I'm not knocking him.
Yeah, exactly. So it's I mean, it might be a measure of taste. What people, the listeners, have a better taste for, and I know regions play a big factor into it as well. You know what I mean? Of course, a New Yorker is gonna side with a New Yorker. You know, West Coast is gonna probably side with a West Coast. South, like you go down south, you gotta put Scarface in the mix.
Yeah,
Lyrically, come on, bro. You know what I mean? But there's
like
other
LL, I mean, look, my whole thing is, bro, it's for me, for you to be considered in the conversation of greatest of all times, you have to be relevant at every factor of your career.
And consistent though. Don't give me a one-hitter quitter. You know what I mean? You gotta be consistent. Plain and simple. My favorite rapper of all time, I think, on top of the list is Rakim. Hands down, Rakim was ahead of his era. Cause he got rhymes that he can drop.
Rakim is definitely on
he
the
can
list.
fuck with motherfuckers out there right now. I know he, and I was so mad him and Dre couldn't work it out. You know what I mean? Dre beats with Rakim's lyrics was just gonna be. That's why they was gonna make that album. Oh my God.
Rakim said that wasn't Dre's fault.
No, it's not.
That was Rakim's fault.
And I was waiting for that.
Because it's two different work styles.
Yes, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's two different, and Rakim even said it. I watched him in an interview. He was like, the way that Dre moves and the way he wanted to get things done, he said, I wasn't on that same time. You know what I mean? Like, he's like, looking back at it now, you know what I mean? Like, it really wasn't Dre. He was just Rakim was moving at his own little pace. You know what I mean? So
exactly, I agree. Because that was the same thing with what Dre said. Dre said like he likes working with new artists. He wants to see the development and them becoming that star, and then see how they, you know what I mean, how they receive that stardom. And Rakim already been there. Rakim coming from the late 80s, bruh, and still relevant. Like lyrically, from 87, could fuck with anybody now. Period. And never cussed. Never said one foul word on an album.
cool.
So he shows you he could MC to him mean move the crowd. He could move the crowd. No gimmicks. KRS-One was another one. Very lyrical. And with meaning to it though. It was deep. It had depth. His lyrics had depth. It wasn't just shallow. Like, you know, bum excuse me, but
look. So you say, you know, MC mean move the crowd, right?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? You can move the crowd in so many ways. Like Fresh Prince gets knocked on his style.
Lyrical.
You know what I mean?
No, Fresh Prince gets his props. I know for a fact.
Hey, look. You already know where he ranks with me. We didn't have this conversation. You know where he ranks with me, right? You know where DJ
can't tell me nothing about him, bro.
Like that's probably the greatest group of all times. Truthfully, if you ask me, you know what I mean. It's them and then Outkast.
I would have to, yes.
So you know, it's them and then it's Outkast. You know, so and that's just being 100% transparent, being honest, bro. Like,
no.
You know, if it wasn't, because many rappers have been nominated for Grammys. You know what I mean? It just so happened that the first one to win one was DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They just so happened to be the first ones to win one. You know what I mean? And that there started a trend within, you know what I mean, the hip hop at the Grammys. You know, so
the thing that made, I'm gonna tell you this, breaking them down, the Fresh Prince and DJ Jazzy Jeff were one of the greatest duos ever to do it in hip hop, because DJ Jazzy Jeff was just as relevant and great on the wheels as Will Smith was lyrically. That was the marriage, bruh. Hey, for real. DJ Jazzy Jeff is a hell of a DJ. For those who never even caught him live, like to be able to mix, scratch, and he was just.
A lot of people don't know. Jazzy Jeff was one of the first DJs to make records talk.
Come on, man. Hey, for
real.
real.
You know what I mean? To make records talk. One of them groups. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I think it was before they was actually DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. You know what I mean? I think they went to the World DJ contest.
Okay.
You know what I mean? They went to the World DJ contest, and I believe if I remember the story correctly, you know what I mean? I believe it was we was just talking about him. I want to say Pete Rock and CL Smooth, but it wasn't. It was the other ones. With the big dude, KRS-One, and what was his DJ?
DJ Scott LaRock.
Scott LaRock,
yeah.
Scott LaRock. They were the judges of the contest, right? And I believe it was Jeff's like first or second contest, something like that. Whatever it was, they were like super young.
Okay.
You know, they were like 19, and the other DJs, you know, they had a little rep or whatever. Long story short, they say Jazz cut up, bro. Like cut up, like literally cut up. And then was like, you know. So for me, I mean, they became my favorite because one of the reasons my mom, it was really like one of the only rap groups my mom was allowing me to listen to. You know what I mean? Because he didn't cuss.
I feel it.
You know what I mean? He didn't cuss. He didn't cuss.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so his music was, you know, anybody could listen to it anywhere because it was clean. Except for that one song, You Saw My Blinker Bitch. You know what I mean? But that was on the Summertime album. That was later towards
Summertime. Hey, but they had hits though, dog.
Bro, they had hits, bro. I think I could beat Mike Tyson.
Oh,
Nightmare
come on.
My Street.
Parents just don't understand.
Just don't understand.
Come on. But he had some lyrical shit that he dropped back in the
when they took the I Dream of Jeannie beat and flipped it.
Oh yeah, come on. He took the I Dream of Jeannie for real.
Bro.
Hey, they were one of them ones, bro. They were entertaining.
You know they was originally supposed to be the stars of House Party.
I heard that. And hey, shout out to Kid and Play too, though. They had the festive fun.
I don't think it would have been the same. I don't think it would have been the same.
Nah, it wouldn't. I think it was right that they had Kid and Play in it. You know what I mean?
Especially with Full Force and
yes.
Yeah.
So it was like, man, hey, shout out to Kid. Hey, hip hop is a fucking genre that can't be touched, bro. We done made it through decades, brand new, and still introduce new shit. Bro. You know what I mean? It's like it's hard to introduce new shit to something that's new. You know, I mean, the evolution, the timeline is not set up. Okay, what's next in hip hop?
Yeah.
No, you wait. We had the gangster shit. We had the house shit, the house party shit. Then Hammer came on the scene and man gave you a show. You know what I mean? Come on, bro. Hip hop is a universal language, for real. Raider Twine, I see you, bro. Yeah, man, hip hop has always been my first love, and I admire everybody that brought whatever it is to the table. Everything's not the same. When things become duplicated and cookie cutter like, you get tired of it. Like, and that's how hip hop is now.
I wish I could say, you know, honestly, I'll be honest. I wish I could say hip hop is my first love, but it's not.
You had motorcycles.
Nah. R&B.
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 No, let me add to that though. R&B in that same era was just as good as that hip hop though.
Even before that era though. Even before that.
Before it became R&B, it was soul.
But there was an era within where it became R&B. Like Luther Vandross is
no, the 80s. The 80s would be,
but Luther started in the 70s.
Who, Luther?
Yeah, Luther started in the 70s.
But his hits was in the 80s, though.
Right? Marvin Gaye's
70s.
Marvin Gaye's is, even though it's 70s.
That was more soul to me.
That was soul, rhythm, and blues.
Yeah.
You see, people forget what R&B technically is. It covers two genres.
It's rhythm and blues.
Soul and blues.
Rhythm and blues is what R&B stand for.
Yeah, so the soul part has just been replaced with rhythm. That's all, you know what I mean? Instead of calling it S&B, soul and blues, they call it rhythm and blues. It covers two genres, right?
Yeah.
But I still think blues music is blues music. I still think soul music is soul music.
Yeah.
I still believe anything after 78 is not considered soul anymore. That's rhythm and blues.
They start getting into the 80s started because that's when you start getting your Keith Sweats. You know what I mean?
Sweats, your New Editions,
even Parliament,
Albie Shores, Tevin Campbell's.
Even Roger Troutman and Zapp with "I Want to Be Your Man" was '87. That was R&B, and they were more funk. They were a funk band, but they did R&B. Lionel Richie,
the Temptations was R&B.
When you went solo, leaving the funk group, who was it you with?
The OJs was R&B.
OJ's another one.
Yeah.
You start seeing the evolution.
Whenever the tempo turns up faster than soul, it's rhythm and blues.
Hey, the 80s, boy. Ooh, god dang. They had some shit. What was the group that came out with
Anita Baker was rhythm R&B.
And that was like kind of when you start going from funk to the R&B shit, when you had like Roger Troutman and Zapp, Daz Band, the Gap Band, you start Cameo. Oh, bruh. Cameo.
What up,
Come on, that's one of my favorites, bruh. I love Cameo. The Skin I'm In, Word Up, Living a Single Life.
D-Nice, Rare Breed, what it do, Brody? Rare Breed Vegas, what it do, Brody?
Y'all.
Blessings to you.
Yeah, bro. The music shit, I love the music shit, bro, because there was a lot of varieties that was hitting the scene at the same time. Damn.
I wanted to go to Bakersfield, but wifey got to work. That's a long drive with Lil Man. Yeah, that's a long drive with Lil Man. Man, that's 3 hours of him. Daddy. Wait, man, I don't know. I have a nervous breakdown by the time I get there, bro. I have a nervous breakdown by the time I get there. I wanted to go on the bike because it's just
I will be here.
I wanted to go on the bike because it's just faster and cheaper. It's just faster and cheaper.
Man. Yeah, the music era, boy, I tell you. And I might even go knock down the white music that was out there.
I just put the herb out. Don't trip.
We had the Madonnas and the let's see if I can remember all those groups. I'm gonna tell you, Tears for Fears, damn, I'm trying to remember the names of the groups that was hitting in the 80s. Shout out.
Captain Point.
Huh?
Said, what up, Captain Point, man? Shout out to you. Blessings for the $3 donations to the
man, for real
channel, man. You know what I mean? Appreciate that. Hey, man. Hey, people be. Hey, look. I had heads turning today. D-Nice.
I need a baker. Come on. Come on.
I took Harley to get dinner. You know.
Tony. Come on. Info. Man, come on, bro.
Some fried chicken. And I had that Anita Baker playing, and people was looking at me like
Stephanie Mills.
Hey, old black folks too. They was looking at me like, "Ooh."
Hey, for real, boy. Man, that's some good music, man. Good music. Damn good music. And different genres.
BBD.
Oh, come on. Hey, New Edition is one of the all-time greatest groups ever.
Shy was a group too.
Man.
Yeah.
The Boys.
Man, the Boys.
Come on now.
Man, but see, that's the thing about it though. Back then,
down my heart.
Back then you can make one album and all of a sudden be an R&B star.
You know what? I wouldn't be mad though, long as they had that hit though.
Man,
the hit.
Man, do you know how many one hitters we can count?
A gang of them. But the whole thing was it was a hit though. It wasn't a mediocre hit. It was a hit.
Was it a hit if they don't still play it, but you just remember it?
Was it a good song?
When's the last time you heard Aisha on the radio?
I haven't. But if they played it, would you not like, oh, Aisha, she's the girl that I never had?
Yeah. I hear you. I hear you.
What about Chris Cross will make you jump? Come on, bro. Them is all memorable ass songs.
I heard that about a week ago. Actually, I heard that. But it's on my playlist. It's on my playlist.
I fuck with the old school shit.
You know what I mean? I got my 80s, 90s playlist. You know what I mean?
Or Digital Underground. Kiss me and I'll kiss you back. Hey, come on.
Looking kind of
lotion on me. Come on.
This. You act like you need this.
Come
kiss
on.
Me, girl, and I kiss you back.
Even Michael Jackson's Do you remember the time That video had Magic Johnson and all them in that shit. Eddie Murphy. Come on, that was what, 90, 91?
House of Pain.
Jump around.
Hey, look.
Come on.
I mean, but look, you had groups like Color Me Bad.
Oh, I wanna sex you up. What about H-Town? H-Town.
H-Town.
Come on, that was the
like,
era of music, bro.
Like, would you pay to go see these groups, or would you pay to go? Would you pay to go see those groups, or would you pay to go see old hip hop groups?
I'm going to see the old school groups because when you get older, and a lot of these younger cats, when they become older, if God blesses them to be older, you're gonna have music that puts you at a certain time frame in life.
But see,
That's the beauty of this shit.
So here's my thing. Somehow the shit has flipped. Right? Listen to what I'm getting ready to say. Somehow the shit is flipped. Back then, you could have a one-hit R&B song and be forever remembered.
Yeah.
Right? But in the hip-hop world, you have to actually have an album.
I don't think I disagree.
Okay, so name me some memorable hip hop.
I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a come on.
That was a one hit.
Hey,
we call those one hit wonders, and you know that.
But those were hits though. That one hit is what they had, and we still remember it. We still remember it.
But
I sing that song. I guarantee you.
So when we talk about it, right? So when we talk about it, when we talk about hip hop,
hop.
Are you ever gonna bring up Skee-Lo? Be honest.
I'm not gonna bring them up, but that song is memorable.
I understand that aspect. No, look, I understand that aspect, right? I understand that aspect.
Okay, like you said, House of Pain.
Hear what I'm saying, though. But hear what I'm saying. So when we talk about old school hip hop, I mean, when we talk about old school R&B, we know a lot of these dudes were one-hit wonders, right? But they were one-hit wonder classics.
Bingo.
You gotta have that on your like. You gotta have that on your list, right?
Man, for real.
But hip hop from there.
I gotta see what I'm gonna play tonight.
One-hit wonders from hip hop from the same era don't hold weight like that. They don't hold. There's not one R&B one-hit wonder from that era that you would tell me is worse than I wish I was a little bit taller, wish I was a ball. If you put that song up against any song,
it's different. It's different.
It's not gonna hold the weight, right?
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. But when you look at it now, you got these hip hop artists that they make one fucking song and all of a sudden they on tour. They sell out arenas with their one song.
Well, right? hey, that's what these older cats is getting paid off of doing shows. Is that one song?
R&B, you have to have been in it.
Yeah,
doing it.
R&B is a different, but it's kind of man, it's an argument. It's a good argument because R&B, like you, for instance, let me tell you, John B had that. You know what I mean? Had that one hit, but when he did that second song with Tupac, but that's the only two hits he had.
But he had two albums.
But only two songs were hits. You know what I mean? Are You Still Down? The one with Tupac, that was a hit. And then he had that other one. What was that song called? It Don't Matter What Others People Say.
He had three songs because remember he had that. He had that song on Suge Knight's
Above the Rim?
Yeah. No.
Above the Rim.
Was it Above the Rim?
I think it was, because that's Death Row did the whole Above the Rim soundtrack.
No, it was the Chronic album that Suge
on the Chronic?
Remember Suge put out the Chronic album, Chronic 2003?
Oh, 2001.
2001.
No, it wasn't on there, was it? I don't think it was on that album.
It's a good way to find out. I'm gonna pull up the album.
Yeah, but look at the soundtrack. I'm about to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Stan, get your hand off my ass, asshole.
Y'all weird. Y'all straight weird. Where is it? Where's Death Row's Chronic?
You on there? I seen him in there like I was trying to get rid of his ass. Lunatic is back in black. I think no, gray and black. My bad.
All right, so I'm gonna have to Google the album because
see if he was on that one because. To the Dirty Lunatic Show. Oh, excuse me, moi. The Dirty Lunatic. Shout out Raider Knight, man. I see you, bro. Hey, appreciate you for pulling up. Raider Twine in the building. Yes, sir.
it was one of the worst compilation albums ever.
What was the worst?
Chronic 2000, Still
Oh
Smoking.
yeah. It was Chronic 2001 wasn't that bad, bruh. It wasn't the Chronic
2000.
2001.
No, 2000.
No, it was 2001.
No, bro, I'm gonna show you, bro.
Yeah,
This
it
album,
should be
this album
2001.
right here, bro. Watch.
The all black cover with the wheat leaf down in the lower corner, and it said 2001.
No, I'm gonna show you.
Nah.
I'm gonna show you.
Oh shit, you must come out with
This-
this shit. Oh no, you can't count that one, bruh. That didn't count.
Well, I can't count this album.
Cause that was a bootleg ass album.
This album came out.
Nah, nigga, not
Should
under
put
Death
this
Row.
shit out, bro.
Nah,
Should put this shit out. Yeah.
Shook fucked up. Oh, you know what? You right.
This was
Because he
the
was
worst.
he was trying to do that before Dre came out
Yeah,
on Aftermath with
album he tried to
2001.
drop before
You
Dre.
right. You are fucking right.
And that's when Dre
Damn.
dropped. That's when Dre changed this shit to 2001.
Let me give y'all a history note. This is some real shit on my mama. That same year, 2001, was it 2001, 2002? Me and my brother did get an offer to be on the development label of Death Row on Death Row Underground, and I turned it down.
I'm gonna go with
turned it
9
down.
wins, man. I'm gonna go with 9 wins, bro.
There we go.
I'll go with
I
9
rock
wins.
with it.
Anything more than that would be fantabulous, but I'm gonna say a minimum 9.
This nigga
I'm gonna
said
say minimum
fantabulous.
9 Raider Night. That's
Not
what I'm gonna
fantabulous. Fantabulous?
I believe, you know, after watching some film, doing some studying, next week we're gonna have a new spot next week, a new segment in the show. In honor of our boy Spotlight, we're gonna have the Friday night Spotlight, where we pick one player from the Raiders and we do a 5-minute video on him. We'll let you see it. You'll get our feelings and our thoughts about this player, all in that 5-minute video. You know what I mean? And yeah, we'll show you what other content creators are saying about that player and a whole lot other more. But that's gonna be, you know what I mean, the Friday night Spotlight. You know what I mean? So yeah, stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for that. Look, a lot of people never saw that album. I had that album. That album was terrible, bro.
What album?
I had that album, bro. That album was terrible, bro.
Oh shit.
That album was terrible, bro.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's when they had.
That's crazy.
That's when I think that's right around the time Snoop had left too.
Yeah, he went to No Limit.
He went to No Limit, right?
No Limit, yeah.
So they had that. Remember, they had that rapper Top Dog that was supposed to sound like
Snoop.
Snoop.
Sound like yeah. Hey, cause who was the other one that sounded like Pac? Was oh my god.
I know who you talking about.
Fucking God dang it.
Because I think Ja Rule was on that album too. I think Ja Rule was on that album.
What? Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, that was one of the worst albums.
They were all in cahoots with each other.
Yeah, that was one of the worst albums ever, bro. That was one of the worst albums. Oh, you didn't see it, Navy Vet? This album right here. This the one everybody like, what the fuck is that? Yeah, this album was trash, bro. Navy Vet, this album was trash.
Damn.
Man, I wish I could play it for y'all, man. I wish I could just play it in pieces. Bro, this album was
shit. That motherfucker gonna put our eardrums in pieces.
Raider Paul to this day, I still don't know.
That was horrible.
Like my mind said my mind is going with he died peacefully in his sleep. That's where I'm going with. You know, nothing has been said, nothing's been confirmed.
With who?
Spotlight.
Oh, yeah. I ain't heard nothing else.
I'm gonna go with peacefully, bro. I'm gonna go with peacefully. He died peacefully. That's what I'm gonna go with. Yeah, this album was horrible, man. If you still got it, it's probably worth something too.
Oh, look. Somebody said not Richie Rich. Look, I try to get Richie Rich to come on live, and I'm gonna keep it a buck. Fuck it. He seen what I sent to him to get on there with y'all seen me today earlier with your boy Q Myers, and Richie Rich seen the look they invited him on, and he didn't come on. He's seen no response, no nothing. So hey, salute to you, brother. Hopefully you can get 415 back together again. Shit, sometimes motherfuckers think they high on the hog where they above everybody. But to keep it real, bro, maybe back in the early 90s, late 80s you might have been. And I try to you know what I mean, tie in the nation with hip hop, because that's what when we go to Raider games and you hear the DJ playing songs in the stadium, what are those songs? Hip hop.
We conversated earlier, bro. Everybody got their reasons.
Yeah, they got their reasons. Like I said, I ain't gonna. Whatever it is what it is. Don't think I'm gonna revisit this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It is what it is, bro.
Everybody got their reasons, man. You know what I mean? Everybody got their reasons. I ain't gonna trip.
Nope.
But I just got to a point and I just stopped asking people.
Hey, the same way here, bro. I reach out to people because I try to survey shit and be like, you know what? It'll be a good conversation to have this dude and this dude and this dude and this dude have us all together, because I'm knowing we bring a different dynamic to this Raider shit. But motherfuckers, I mean, they might, I ain't gonna say motherfuckers, I ain't gonna say it like that. They might be busy. Their schedule might not be open to entertain something like that, but I got a good vision when it comes to like putting certain shit together. Like, give me my props because I'm knowing what I'm doing. I can put the right motherfuckers together. You just gotta believe in it as well.
The realist. That's who it is. The realist.
The realist. The Tupac. Yeah, they're
Pretty Ricky.
It's like
The
Gorilla Black. Yeah. That's Gorilla Black. That sounded like Biggie. They had Gorilla Black sounded like Biggie. He was on that
Right or Not. Yeah, that was a bad album. But that wasn't worse than the one I just had on the screen. I'll tell you that. It wasn't worse than that one. It definitely wasn't worse than that.
Oh yeah.
Look, like, Daz fell off until he
went. Yeah, bro.
You know, towards the end of his journey over at Death Row, he fell off for a minute. You know what I mean? He didn't really get back on until he went over there and started fucking with Jermaine Dupri and So Def.
Yeah.
You know, that's when he started getting his bearings back. And then ever since then, shit, you can't say Daz ain't one of the best West Coast producers.
Hands down, he's one of them ones that can produce a bomb ass track. I'm gonna tell you, Will, that was overlooked from Jodeci was Devontae Swing. He had some bomb ass production too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, shit, Devontae was doing all that Jodeci shit.
Yep. That one song he did for Pac on the All Eyes on Me album. Man, I like Devontae Swing did that shit. That shit was wicked.
Toss It Up?
No, not Toss It Up. It was more of a darker. What was that song? Fuck. Hold on. I'll find out for right now for real. Let me see. What song did Devontae Swing produce for Tupac on All Eyes on Me album? No More Pain.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
No More Pain.
Yeah.
Hey, Devontae did that shit, bruh.
Yeah, I remember that one. That was
that was a wicked ass beat, like, bruh.
Yeah, that shit was dark.
And they put
that was dark.
Shit? Nigga.
Hey, that's still considered the only 100% fully certified mastered album
by DJ Quick.
Yes.
DJ Quick always had that ear, man.
Yeah.
And you figure Quick's journey through music, before he even came out with his solo shit, he was fucking with Eazy-E. Remember they had the Penthouse.
I say this, bro, but Quick, look. It's Dre, Quick, and then everybody else.
Hey, for real.
Hey, look, I'm just being honest, bro. And that's across the whole planet. That's across the whole planet. It's Dre, Quick, and then everybody else. And really, Quick is such a phenomenal engineer.
Man.
You know what I mean? Like, Quick engineers Dre's albums.
Watch. Let me give you some examples.
Good.
And it's like we got okay, Nelly. We know Nelly came out with Country Grammar. We know Country Grammar went diamond, which is 10 million copies sold. You know DJ Quick had his hand in that shit.
Mm-hmm.
What was the song that DJ Quick had his hand in production on Nelly's Country Grammar?
Hot in Here.
It was, huh?
I believe it was Hot in Here.
Okay, listen here. Not just that one. The song Country Grammar was written by Nelly and Jason J.E. Epperson and produced by the latter DJ Quick. Is oh my God, he had his hand in a lot of shit. Hot in Here exactly was one of them. and he also produced a song. What was the song that he had on Tupac's All Eyes on Me? Was Hearts of Men. Was DJ Quick? That was his beat. Hey, Quick got some fucking Dre and Quick on the West Coast, bro. Hands down, in a category of their own.
Man.
They that dynamic when it comes to production. I remember when Dr. Dre took classical piano lessons because he wanted to elevate his production and music, like to be able to play the keys and have an ear for classical shit. That's what he did. It's crazy, bro. Hey, the way the music evolved, and I love the independent artists from E40, Too Short. You know what I mean? All the independent people that started at that tier where a lot of people don't start off at. You know what I mean? You get one song demo and it's like, oh, we're gonna make them a star. But these motherfuckers grinded. Independent labels, no major label support, and put out their own shit. Independent Records in the Bay was putting out a lot of independent shit.
Man.
From RBL to Big JT the Bigger Figure and Dre Dog and 3 Times Crazy. Come on, I'm telling you, the grind on the independent level is way different than a motherfucker getting a contract because one song a motherfucker heard be like, oh, we gonna give you a deal. The Loonies, Seagram, MC Pooh, fucking with Dang, all Bay shit. The Bay was the independent capital because LA had all the major labels already stationed there, from Profile to who else they had, Interscope. You had all the big labels there. There was no big labels in the Bay. Niggas had to make it on their own. And there was a lot of ex D-boys that invested their money elsewhere to try to tap into the hip hop world. MC Hammer. Don't think you laugh at MC Hammer in his parachute pants. He was connected in a major way. Too Short in a major way. Richie Rich and 415 in a major. That's how 213 when Snoop, who was it? Snoop. I'm trying to think that was all in a group. Warren G, Snoop, Warren G, and it was somebody else. There was 3 of them, and they started 213, but they got the moniker of 213, mimicked it from 415, which Richie Rich and 415 had back in the day. And Richie Rich had to go to the pen for a minute, and that group went on elsewhere with the other cat that was still left behind, and they got to deal with Profile or Priority Records. I tell you, boy, I tell you this. Hey, the rap game is a motherfucker, boy, in California. Niggas took the dope game knowledge and put it into the rap game and made from Sacramento, Sebo. Come on, Sebo was one of them hitters. Shit, Brother Lynch hung. Come on.
What it do, man?
I love this shit. I love the music shit, man. I love the creativity that's involved in it. Raider Fontaine, what's the deal, man? Salute.
Swisher House. That was a good.
Oh,
house.
Come on. Swisher House. Hey, come on.
My only problem was I never been a fan of chopped and screwed music.
No, that's that Houston shit. Yeah,
I've never been a fan of chopped and screwed.
House had the heaters with Tila and A-Ball and MJG. Come on, I know this shit. Had hitters.
Hey, Lil Nate coming up, man. Lil Nate got some shit out. He coming up, bro.
Man,
son.
I love that shit. Hey, I give them their props, bro. Swab House had the beat. Hey, they music was immaculate. And then they had the niggas with the player. You know what I mean? Like, I love Tila. What was the one Tila song that what'd he say? I want to retire from balling. But you never hear a player say shit like that, nigga. I'm so tired of balling. That's what it is. I'm so tired of balling. But you never hear a player say shit like that. Hey, for real. Man, Tila, who else? That Too Short and them had on the song too.
Both, Freddie Fontaine.
From
He do
Houston.
both. He sing and he rap. He do both.
Oh my
He
God.
just like his dad. He just like his dad.
He even do or die.
People's champ. Paul Wall was nice. Slim
Paul
Thug
Wall.
was nice. Mike Jones. Mike Jones.
Hey, I seen that motherfucker live for real. Hey, they had some when the South came in. The South had some good rhythm and blues type music. You know what I mean? They went on
He
stage.
said he was 6 in 2005. He was only 6 in 2005.
Oh shit! That motherfucker dick couldn't get hard yet. Yeah, man, that's the classics, bro.
Mike Jones.
And we
Mike Jones.
like we already discussed with fucking who was it? Damn it, damn, I'm trying to remember that. It's on. You just said that shit earlier too, and I'm forgetting their name. Fucking with Andre 3000 and Big Boy. Outkast. Hey, man, when them motherfuckers came with what he said, me and your cousin,
And you.
me and you, your mom and your cousin too, rolling down the strip on roads,
Coming up,
catching Cadillac. Hey, come on. Hey, that was classic.
Bro, that when he said, "Hey, I got a call the other day that was coming from the other way." Some niggas talking about, "Hey," you know what I mean? Like, bro,
Man,
yeah.
hey,
I've been going.
they were the real deal, bro.
Shoot, I got enough
shit,
average, man.
you know what I mean?
To last me to the end of the week. If you
Come on.
man, that's it, bro. Hey, look, I still consider him one of the most profound lyricists in hip hop, bro.
I agree.
I don't care when his last verse was, bro. He is
Yes.
probably one of the most profound lyrics. Like I honestly feel like
for real.
I feel like he gave way for conscious backpack rap to be even, you know what I mean? Like if you had to find somebody who was the architect, you know what I mean, and in the way that conscious backpack rap moved, you would have to say it was Andre 3000.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I say the same shit. Andre was on top.
It was Andre 3000.
Yep. Damn, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, our music is influential for real.
Yeah. Goody Mob was nice.
Goody, man, I've seen Goody Mob live.
Whole Dungeon Family.
With CeeLo Green.
Hey, Cell Therapy is still one of the hardest songs ever, bro. Cell Therapy is still
Home Thugs and Harmony. Come on now, for real. Ohio. Hey, hip hop is a motherfucker.
I don't know if they put the gates up to keep crime out or keep our ass in. Who's that? Get in my window. Blah.
Devin the Dude.
Nobody now.
Raider Fontaine, Devin the Dude for real.
Hey, definitely. Look, now if we gonna bring up the category of one of the most underrated rappers of all time, that man is in the top 5 of that category all day, every day, bro. Because Devin the Dude is, bro.
Yeah.
Somebody took her about my doobie ass tray.
Faces with Too Short. Come on now. Come on.
Bro.
Yeah, we had hitters out there.
Man, bro, I still be listening to some old school and new school because he's still rapping.
Yep.
He's still rapping. His newest shit is nice too. You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean,
damn, y'all mentioning some cats that like, hey, I agree with y'all, man, for real.
Man.
Shit.
Hey, James first.
Naughty by Nature. Come on, that's another one. You're trenching them.
Bro.
Come on.
Now, when you think about all the hip hop artists that we are naming off from that era, right? When you look back 20 years from now, how many will you be able to name from this one?
Yeah, for real. That you don't forget about.
That you don't forget about.
Because I know a lot of underground rappers that had heaters. You know what I mean? Mainstream is one thing. I think underground, I got more appreciation for underground because I understand the grind. You know what I mean?
Bro, you got M, you got 50, you got...
Yeah, that's main. That's the main cast.
You got M, you got 50, you got DMX, you got Jay-Z, you got Andre 3000, you got Snoop. You know what I mean? You got Nelly. You got motherfucking, as much as I hate to say it, you still gotta say it, Ja Rule. He put out hits. People love, you know, people rock with his music. You got Biggie, you got Pop. You know what I mean? You got E40 from that era.
Yes.
You got Too Short. You got Ice Cube.
Sally Sale.
You got Sally Sale.
Act Mall.
You got Trick Daddy. That was
totally insane.
You know what I mean? You got Trick Daddy that was out. Shaq. Hey, look, even Shaq put out hits. Hey, look. I can honestly say, when you look back at that era and you want to talk about who has some hits, Shaq's albums was fire, bro.
That's real shit.
Shaq's albums was fire,
that's
bro.
all he did with Def Jeff. Def Jeff, shit. Tone Loc, people that have one hitter quitter.
Hey, third base. Third base,
come on. Man, come on.
I'm gonna throw a group out there that always always seem to get left out by motherfuckers who are not real hip hop heads, bro.
I'm telling you.
You know what I mean? This group that I'm getting ready to name is always left out.
Oh shit.
By motherfuckers who are not real hip hop heads.
Who?
All I'm gonna say is Paul Revere.
Beastie Boys, come on, bro. Zoop, 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 zoop. Come on, Paul Revere was back in the 80s though, when the white boys did that shit. Come on. They went backwards with the shit. Backwards.
Brass Monkey.
Here's a little story I got to tell. Oh, that was classic. LL Cool J, I'm bad. I take a muscle-bound fool and stick his face in the sand. Come on.
I need him round the way, girl, round the way, girl. I used to live downtown,
come on,
129th Street, killing.
Come on, Schoolie D out of Philadelphia. Look at my about that time. Come on, Ice-T, 6 a.m, police at my door. And he got that from Schoolie D. He said that shit. He said, man, that was the same delivery Schoolie D did with the PSK cats in Philly.
Hey, Schoolie D super underrated.
Don't know. But yeah, Ice-T got 6 a.m, police at my door. Fresh Adidas squeak across the bathroom floor. Man, come on, telling stories.
Onyx was dope. Beastie
Come
Boys.
on. Man, hip hop is a motherfucker, boy.
Man.
There's something out there for everybody. For real.
About 3 bad brothers you know so well.
Oh, we even go back a little further. Lottie Dottie. Lottie Dottie. Come on. Lottie Dottie.
Lottie Dottie.
Come on. And that was before they went solo. Come on. You had a group that had 2 influential hip hop artists in it that split off and went solo.
Also resting in peace, my God. Biz Markie. You can't leave out
Biz Markie. Come on. No one beats the Biz. Come on.
Nobody beats the Biz.
The Fat Boys.
Biz.
The Fat Boys. The Fat Boys are back. Come on. We had hits. hits.
We
Like
don't cause
3
trouble.
hits.
We don't bother nobody. We're
Yeah, come
just
on.
some brothers on the mic. And when we rock them on the mic, we rock the mic. What?
Right.
All you dogs, people calling
For real.
just to see you smile and enjoy yourself.
Man.
Because it's cool when you cause a cozy condition and you create. And that's our mission. So listen close to what we say, because this type
This
of
type of shit
happens
happens
every day. I woke up around 10 o'clock in the morning, gave myself a stretch of the morning yawning. Man,
Classics.
bro.
I'm telling y'all, man, hip hop is a motherfucker. I don't care what coast it come from.
Hey,
Dirty South, the East, the West. Good
Look,
music is good music.
you know
and we
who
got
else had it? You know who else had a hell of a hit, bro?
who?
Dana Dang.
Oh, nightmares of the night. Nightmares. Hey, come
I
on.
know you remember Cinderfella.
Oh, come Cinderfella, dang. Come on. Come on. I know that shit. Oh my God. That was a youngster.
Rest
boy.
in peace, Five Dog. Yeah, Five Dog.
Yeah, for real. That's another one.
Yeah.
Q-Tip and them, yes. Damn.
AJ
Of course,
Fast, Super
Quick.
Sonic.
DJ Quick had a start before he became DJ Quick.
I went to the same school with a mod.
Okay.
Back in the day when I was young, I'm not a kid
Hey,
anymore.
for real.
Some days the city thinks I was a kid again. Yeah.
And then in the back, you have the hieroglyphics, 93 till infinity. Come on.
Young
Come
MC
on.
didn't last long, but yeah, he
Yep.
made some hits.
Come on,
man, he didn't came with my posse on Broadway.
Hey, shout out to Seattle in the 206.
Hey,
Yeah, Buttermilk Biscuits, Square Dance Rap.
Hey,
Oh, Miss Sir
look.
Mix-a-Lot.
look, I tell you this, that motherfucking song right there got bass, nigga.
Hey,
That
for
song
real.
got bass.
For real.
My posse on Broadway,
Still a sample. You know what I mean?
man. Hey, look, I don't think it's too many. I don't think it's too many systems that they make now, currently in cars, that can handle that song. I think that song will blow all these systems, bro.
I say there's at that era there was 2 artists that I know West Coast that had that bass. Sir Mix-a-Lot, but with Too Short, that Freaky Tales and Cuss Words in '87. Oh my God, these are the tales. It was all about the bass line. That's all it was. And Mix-a-Lot, man, with that, my posse's on Broadway. They put that Godzilla sample in there. My posse's on Broadway. Me and Kiss Sensation are home for away from home. Come on, almost nutty.
I mean, that black Mercedes sitting on the chrome.
Hey, come on. That was classic shit. I might slap that shit tonight, bro. You know what? I'm about to get on here, dog. Hey, you can say I'm about to get on here and go listen to some old school shit, bro. You got me in the mood now. Oh my God.
You got time.
Shout out to everybody, man. Hey, yeah, y'all coming up with names, man. Let's go. 2 Live, come on, 2 Live Crew. Band in the USA. I was, you know, or what? No, what was the one? Not throw. Well, we know it was Throw That Pussy, but it was
Pop That Pussy.
The one they had.
Pop
Throw
that
that
pussy.
D. Throw that D. They was nasty, boy. They had them thick. They before BBLs, they had the real thick Miami women on them fucking videos. And then BBLs came in and destroyed everything. Man, everybody looked like a pop.
So when you look at the Ghetto Boys, you know, because he said Bushwick Bill, but he did put a laugh out loud, right? Like when you look at the Ghetto Boys, although I like Bushwick Bill,
here it comes.
Even though I like Bushwick Bill,
here it comes.
I'm going to say he was the weakest link in the group.
No, I can't say that. Because he was a very intellectual young dude that...
I get that. But when you go back and you listen to the album, 75% of the album is Scarface and Willie D.
No, that's facts. That's facts.
You know what I mean?
And I ain't gonna, you know what I mean?
Even though Bushwick, when he did spit something, it was nice, but it was always either middle of the song, end of the song, and it wasn't, you know what I mean? It didn't, you know what I mean? Like it didn't carry the song.
Yeah,
it was almost like an ad lib.
But then you had, well, yeah, I mean, they were better as a group, period.
And I love Bushwick. I love the Ghetto Boys.
I love his Phantom of the Rapper. Honest. Phantom of the Rapper was a good solo album he had, but then again, when he came out with Ever So Clear, when he told the story about getting shot in the eye, how he lost his eye. And that was the real picture when they was in the hospital with all them around him sitting up with the patch on his eye. That was some real shit when this girl shot his eye out.
Hey, look, when I think about Wu-Tang, it's a tie between two that really carry Wu-Tang. Yep. You know what I mean? It's a tie. It's a tie between ODB and Method Man.
I like ODB. I
honestly feel like ODB wouldn't really. I don't think Wu-Tang really would have saw the light that they saw if it wasn't for Meth.
Right, on the Chef too was a good one too.
Hey, look, I'm just being honest.
Extra deck though on that Tupac song.
Hey, look, here's the thing. Wu-Tang was nice in New York. Didn't nobody know Wu-Tang on the West?
Kids, I fuck with too.
You know what I mean? Nobody was listening to Wu-Tang. Let's be honest. Wu-Tang didn't catch on the West Coast like it did on the East Coast. Let's just be honest about that. Let's be real.
Navy vet, you can't be listing all the fucking rappers from the 80s, bruh. Nah, fuck with. I seen a list like, damn, he throwing every Trina. This nigga said to John Wayne, Look,
Trina not even in my top 5 female rappers of all time. She's not even in my top 10.
Oh shit.
Trina not even in my top 10
I wouldn't put her
female rappers of all times, bro. Not
he
even
said Oaktown 357.
And I like Trina, but she is not in the top 10.
Remy Ma had bars though, I ain't gonna lie.
Remy Ma had bars. She's in the top 10.
She's on her husband, but hey, that is what it is.
Hey, who gives a shit?
You said Ray Parker who? Oh, I thought you was gonna say Ray Parker Jr. You know that the original Ghostbusters song.
Ghostbusters, he had a hit.
Man, come on now. Okay, we gonna go like old school like
in
that.
Neighborhood.
Man. Hey, what about Herbie Hancock? Dun 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 dun. Hey, Herbie Hancock, let's go.
Nigga make me windmill in a second, bro. Nigga make me windmill in a second, bro.
Hey, for real. Herbie
Hancock, hurt my motherfucking stuff.
Come on. The Tom Tom Club. You know what the Tom Tom Club song?
Hey, bro, I need to put my fucking 360 camera on my fucking bike, bro. I need to put my 360 camera on. Nigga, I'm in San Diego last weekend, and I'm at the light. You know what I mean? The music's playing, and this is old black man in a wheelchair. And you hear my music, this nigga just start pop locking.
Wow.
Start pop locking in the wheelchair. And he was making the wheelchair walk without. I was like, this man here, he old school, bro. He old school.
Man, for real.
Conscious Daughters. Yeah.
Oh, Conscious Daughters. Come on, man. Oakland and Berkeley. I know what that shit is. I'll take y'all back. Hey, y'all don't know nothing about motherfucking I call your name. Rest in peace to old boy Oakland
Chris, what's good?
Dangerous Dane. Shout out to Dangerous Dane, man, for real.
Blessings, brother. Man. Blessings.
Black Dynasty. Fucking who else was out back in the day in the 90s, man? I was a youngster out there. Fucking we had Black Dynasty. We had fucking Dangerous Dame.
Hey, look.
Yeah, 4 and
Tennessee.
5.
Tennessee.
Oh, yeah, come on now.
Tennessee. Lord, I really been real stressed. Down and out.
Oh, the brat. Hey, the brat could have got it until she turned into a nigga. Hey, the brat was thick. I ain't gonna lie, yo. Hey, Allen Iverson used to date the brat. The brat. Hey, now she got didn't she have a baby by one of them
What up, SJ?
motherfuckers?
I met the brat before she was the brat.
Yeah, I would have met her too, and she would have had the baby brat junior.
No, I mean, when I met the brat, she was like a real cool, real cool person. You know what I mean?
With Allen Iverson back in the day until she got turned out.
It was before she was the brat. She was on her way. She was on her way to see Jermaine Dupri.
Oh, was that right? Oh, shit.
She was on her way to see Jermaine Dupri.
Producer.
Huh?
Oh, Mr. Wilson. Yep. I know exactly what you're talking about. Maybe they're throwing names out there. Yeah, man, hey, hip hop is a motherfucker, man. We got the class.
That was crazy. Like, bro, I met her, and then like a couple of months later, nigga, she was out. Like, she was out. You know what I mean? And
Your mama on crack rock. Y'all don't remember that shit? Not my mama. Your mama on crack rock. That's fucked up. We had some fucked up ass songs as kids.
She was on the train, on the Amtrak. We played dominoes and shit.
You would have been on the train, all right.
Nah,
I'm fucking with you.
And she was pretty in. That's the thing about it. She was
always been pretty.
You know what I mean?
She was like the female Snoop when she came out. That's what Jermaine Dupri was trying to shoot her out for.
Bro, she gave me the number to where she was gonna be, right? I called once. We talked, and it was just on a friendship level. You know what I mean? I was just checking on her, see how she was doing. You know what I mean? And then I called again, and dude was like, "Man, she in the studio. I let her know you called." You know what I mean? I was like, I never called back after that. I was like, "Yeah, she about to." And then, like I said, a couple months later, it was Funkdafied.
That was so Funkdafied. Man, that was we had classics. Hip hop had classics, bro, from all angles of the country. That's the beauty of it.
Yeah.
It was East Coast, South, the Midwest, fucking West Coast. We brought shit to the table that was like we felt that shit. I know what I'm about to feel.
Bro,
I'm about to get up off this live.
So I think that was like my sophomore year of high school. Yeah, like I just finished my freshman year.
Yeah, the brat fine as a motherfucker, boy. I'm gonna tell you who else can get it. That fine, but she like swing that other way.
Hey,
Snow the product. For those that don't know Snow the product, bruh, lyricist.
I would believe it, Twan. Like I said, the brat was before she was the brat, bro. You know, but I guess people didn't really see her like that, you know what I mean? Because she had on the baggy stuff or whatnot. But, you know what I mean? When I met the brat, like, the brat was like, I mean, she was still like that. That's not like, that wasn't no hat. You know what I mean? But instead of that, you can see the halter top. You know what I mean? Like, you remember you know what the girls be wearing spandex tops these days. But you remember how they used to do that in the day? Yeah, sports bra, but it was longer than a bra. Like it was like a full shirt.
Hey, I'm about to get my ass up out of here, Dirty.
I ain't mad at you.
I got to do this to attend to. But yeah, man. Hey, this been a fun ass show. We talk about this classic hip hop, bro. I can dig it because a lot of stuff I forgot that y'all brought up. Like, oh yeah, such and such. Nappy Roots. Hey, salute. Hey, Nebby Vet. You an encyclopedia of hip hop. You throw names out there, bro. I forgot all about. Like, hey,
Peter Guns.
Man, come on, bro. Few Snickens. Y'all didn't say that shit when Shaq was an honorary member of Few Snickens. Shaq Fu.
Look, you can't forget where Buster started.
Oh, come on. Leaders of the new school. Come on.
Poor Righteous Teachers.
Or what about I left my
Pro-righteous
wallet in El Segundo.
Don't nobody get love to pro-righteous teachers?
Poor righteous teachers, let's go. Come on now. We had what about 3 times dope?
Man.
Come on, man. 3
What
times
about 3 times crazy? What about 3 times crazy? They had a dope ass album too.
Oh, for real. Shout out to Keep the Sneak, for real.
Man.
3 times, man, for real. Man, my God. Yeah, man, we had some good shit, man. Hey, Memory Lane, thank y'all in the chat, man, for bringing us down here, man.
We're going to have to put together a hip-hop history show.
We
want to do a 3-hour special hip-hop history, you know what I mean? I'm going to try and get 1 or 2 guests to pull up. Luna probably try to get 1 or 2 guests to pull up. And we'll sit here and have like a 6-man conversation, you know what I mean? Polite, intelligent, wonderful conversation about hip hop and its eras and generations.
You know, for real.
I'm gonna try and get some cats from the newer type generation to really try and break down and explain to me what it is I'm listening to.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? From their perspective, I want to get their perspective. You know, so I'm gonna try and work on something like that, man.
We can do that shit. But yeah, man, I'm about to get my ass up out of here, bro. It's creeping in on me. But hey, shout out to the chat, man. Thank y'all, man. Y'all been putting up some big names that I forgot about, man. And I'm like, oh yeah. So man, hey, stay tuned, man. This is to be continued. We're gonna bring some hip hop to y'all, man, because I see a lot of y'all is really digging it and into it as well. For real. I'm about to go in here and I ain't gonna tell you what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, well, we don't want to know.
I didn't tell y'all that shit anyway. No, let me quit. But yeah, man, I'm up out of here, Dirty. Hey, handle your business, bro. Y'all already know what it is, man. Raiders allegiance, man. Get at me. Hey, Dirty, man, I appreciate you, man, doing this shit.
Yeah, I'm about to roll up out of here too. I'm about to sit here and work on the segments for either tomorrow or next week.
Okay, I can dig it. All right, y'all be easy, man. I'm up out of here. Yes, indeed. I gotta fill up these rubbers.
Hey, whatever. Have a good night, man. Hey, man, y'all. Hey, hey, get this nigga up out of here, man. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, it is always a pleasure to spend time with you guys, man. Hang out, have a good time, talk some shit. You know, look, you guys, I tell y'all, all week long, y'all listen to everybody's opinions. Look, I'm not in a hurry to give you my opinion on the team. I'm not. You know, I'm not in a hurry to say, oh, we this, we that. I don't know. I honestly don't know what we are. I'm anticipating greatness. That's what I'm anticipating. Will it be this year? I don't know. But if you can show me steps towards it, I'm happy with that. I can live with that. You know what I mean? But as it stands right now, like I'm not in any hurry, any rush to put some labels on a team. I don't even know what they can and cannot do yet. So, with that being said, I'm still going to be coming through. I'm just going to be doing whatever it is I really want to do. It's not going to be, you know, completely geared towards the Raiders. It's going to be whatever it is I want to do until the season starts, and then we'll get full swing once that real like camp hits and we start putting on pads and, you know, we start really seeing and hearing some things that are coming out of camp, be it good, be it bad. I mean, right now, from what I see from the rookies, from what I hear from the rookies, I'm happy, you know what I mean, with what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing, you know what I mean, with them. So, you know, that's always a good thing. Caught the interviews earlier, you know, Besh said some really wonderful things. I was sitting and listening to him, just the way he was carrying himself, how he was talking, what he wants to achieve. I'm all for that. You know what I mean? That's what I really want to hear. But as always, man, 50 billion things on the face of the planet. you could be doing. The fact that you allowed us to grace your screen for any amount of time, you know what I mean, it's greatly appreciated, more than we could verbally express. As you can see from the ticker below, that has been ticking all show, will tick all show this year, this season. Hashtag 2025, make it make sense. That's what we doing here. 2025, make it make sense. You know what I mean? So, you know, you ever hit me with that, I know you watch the show. I know you fuck with me. You know what I mean? And till next time, ladies and gentlemen, love you. Have a blessed night. We out.